thinking about a claim to property, a claim to damages, a claim to somebody else harming me or harming my business, or in this case, when I put everything over to my trust, harming my trust. So I will testify in my affidavits as Adam the man. And I will say, Adam the man did this, Adam the man did that. But then I will transfer those claims over to a trust for the safekeeping. They're still the claims of Adam the man, but the claims of Adam the man are then for safekeeping, for trust, for protection, put into a trust. Just because I believe that's probably the best way for me. For everybody, it's not the same. You don't have to do it that way. Again, there's no wrong answer. So
and if correct me if I'm wrong, if this would work, but as you're speaking this, our original trust indenture is actually the Bible, and we could actually put everything in trust and have it locked down and protected by the original trust indenture, because what's inside of this is the very recipe of what it takes in order to protect what you are a steward of, and to help you lay claim to those things that originally come from in here. We don't get any rights from our Constitution. We don't get any rights from our parents. We don't get any rights from anywhere other than what God has given to us. And what Scott said last week, Genesis 1:26 through 28, about God, giving us dominion over the land, the air, and the water. But on the same thing, I think where Adam's going is that when we lay claim to the things that we are to be stewards of, what God's calling us to, then what the word does is it reinforces that decision by protecting us through the guidelines of his word.
Through a declared trust. And I would go one step further. And I would even, I was talking to Scott about this, because a lot of times, there's templates for the trust. You guys all have them. They're on the Telegram. Anybody can get them if they want them, but make them your own as well. They're not perfect in any way. So add that to the trust. I'm like, maybe I'm going to add that to the template just so it's there, because I think, it already invokes Jesus Christ. It already invokes the Bible in the trust now. I think adding that to it is a step further that there's no reason not to. I think standing on that, standing on the ecclesiastical law,